All right, let's just jump right in. If you've ever made a product, you know that getting it onto the shelves of the world's biggest retailers, well, that can feel like the final boss in a video game, right? Today, we're going to break down a whole new way to get there, one that lets you bypass all the old gatekeepers completely. Does this feel a little too real? You've got this amazing product. You know it's a winner, but it feels like you're just shouting into the void, trying to get the big players to even notice you exist. It's a super common frustration, and honestly, the old system was never really set up for small or medium businesses to win. So let's talk about why it feels so impossible. The traditional way of doing things, getting into large-scale retail, it's a game that just feels rigged from the very beginning. It's filled with all these hurdles that seem like they were designed specifically to keep new players out. You know, most businesses are stuck swimming in what's called the red ocean. Just think about places like Amazon and eBay. They're like shark-infested waters where everyone is fighting over the same customers, bleeding out their margins. But what if you could just sail right past all that into a blue ocean, a huge, loyal market where there's almost no competition? That's exactly where we're headed. And when you think about that blue ocean, a lot of people's minds jump to government contracts, but they immediately hit a wall. There's this perception that it's all just these multi-million-dollar bidding wars between corporate giants. You feel like you'd need a whole army of lawyers just to get your foot in the door. And you know what? That feeling isn't wrong if you're looking at the old way of doing things. You are literally drowning in red tape. You're going head-to-head with billion-dollar companies. You're burning through cash on digital ads that don't even make a dent. And you're fighting for literal inches of physical shelf space. It's a tough, tough fight on every single front. But here's the thing. The entire game has changed. The ground has completely shifted right under our feet, and the old rules, they're becoming obsolete. Why? Because a new reality has taken over, and it is built on one thing: video. To get a sense of just how massive this shift is, look at this number. We're talking about the creator economy. All that content on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, it's predicted to be a nearly $500 billion industry by 2027. This isn't some little trend. It's a deep, fundamental change in our economy. And here's how that change affects you directly. An absolutely staggering 86% of shoppers now say they need to see a video before they even think about buying a new product. They want to see it work. They want to hear what people think. They want to connect with it. A few pictures and some text, it just doesn't cut it anymore. So what this all means is that the old way of marketing, the traditional funnel where brands just talked at you, it's broken. It's done. That kind of one-way communication is a dead end. To build real trust, you have to be part of the conversation. And today, that conversation is happening on video. Now, here's the good news. This new world, this video-first reality, has actually created a shortcut. It's a new way to just bypass all that annoying red tape and get your product in front of some of the biggest buyers on the planet. I want you to think of it like your very own golden ticket. Seriously. This isn't about fighting for scraps in that bloody red ocean anymore. This is a direct pass, a magic pass, to getting those huge, high-value orders in a market that's actually looking for new products just like yours. So what is this shortcut? Well, it's a service called VidiPitch, and in a nutshell, it combines a simple, powerful video pitch with the connections of expert brokers to get your product approved by major retailers. And that includes one of the biggest and most loyal markets you can imagine, the U.S. Military Exchange. You know that old saying, it's not what you know, it's who you know? Well, VidiPitch is all about having both. It's powered by brokers who have over 30 years of experience in this exact world of procurement. They already have the relationships. They know the people. They can get your video in front of the actual decision makers. Okay, so how does this actually play out? The whole thing is centered around creating something called a demo and discovery reel. Now, this isn't just some flashy commercial. It's a strategic video that's designed to tell your story and, more importantly, prove that your company is ready for the big leagues. And the process itself? It's surprisingly simple. Step 1, you just have a 1-hour meeting with some product analysts, and it's recorded. Step 2, you give them the product photos and brand stuff you already have. And then step 3, they take all that and produce a potent 2 to 5 minute video reel that's built to get results. Because here's the bottom line. Big-time buyers need answers. Before they even think about placing a huge order, they need to know you're a solid partner. They call it vendor fitness, and your video pitch is designed to answer all their critical questions before they even have a chance to ask them. And we're not talking about small questions here. They're asking the tough stuff. Can you actually handle an order for 10,000 units? What's your company structure like? Are your accounting systems compatible with their massive inventory systems? How fast can you scale up production if they need more? Your demo reel answers all of this right up front. And when you can answer all those questions with a really compelling story on video, that's when you get access. That's when you finally sail into that blue ocean we were talking about. And that is where you find real scale and real success. Just think about the time it takes to get approved. The old way, you're talking months of back and forth, emails, phone calls, meetings. The VidiPitch way? Because all those key questions get answered in one shot, in one video. Decisions can get made in a matter of hours. It's a total game changer. And this is what you're getting access to. A huge, modern, incredibly efficient supply chain, and a direct line to over 20 million fiercely loyal customers. We're talking active military, veterans, and their families who all shop at the exchange. This right here, this shows the giant hidden opportunity. Every single year, tens of millions of government contracts are specifically set aside for small businesses. But look at that gap. A tiny fraction, less than 7%, actually get fulfilled by them. That huge space in the middle, that's the opportunity this whole process is designed to fill. So it all adds up to this incredible blue ocean advantage for you. You get large, consistent orders of 10,000 units or more. You get a loyal, biased market of over 20 million people. You get secure, government-backed contracts, and maybe the best part of all, once you're in, there's practically no competition. So really, it all boils down to this one simple thought. Your product has a story to tell. Your company has a vision. In this new world that's driven by video, the only question left to ask is who are the big buyers that really need to see it?